Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Here's the starting group for Portland. Toumani Camara out there with Thompson. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's the Beast in at the point guard. And for Toronto, Josh Hart is out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Booker in at the point guard position. And here in the early season, Tim, what are you watching from these teams now?
Well, I'm looking, BA, for roles and how they have evolved and changed from a year ago. It's amazing how much difference just one season can make.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Amen Thompson. He's out there with Sharpe. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Camara in at the 3. And for Toronto,
Here we go.
They've got Clarkson. Vucevic is out there with Hart. Then there's Powell. And it's Booker in at the 1 spot. Thompson passes to the Beast. Coach, this early on in the season, what was the emphasis for you and your staff when you were coaching?
Well, look, Kevin, we really wanted to learn our strengths and find the best way to play to them. Of course, discovering your strengths is much easier for teams with a superstar, but either way, it's about discovering the kind of basketball your team needs to play.
Hart with a screen on Sharpe. Just 5 to shoot. It's Hart on the wing. And Thompson sends it back. And they're able to recover. And here are the Blazers. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
Good work there as it goes.
A real source of instant offense. Clarkson is not shy when it comes to shooting the ball.
Pass to Camara on the wing. Thompson. Back to Camara. Some solid defense from Hart.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
To the inside. And Thompson sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hart. For the Raptors, they come in off the loss to the Grizzlies. Thompson, a screen on Booker. The Beast passes to Wembanyama. Pass to the Beast. There's the triple. Camara misses. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Booker with no one around. The three-pointer no good. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. The Beast passes to Wembanyama. Here's the Beast, guarded by Powell. Poked loose. Powell with the steal. Down low, and stolen by Sharpe. Thompson with it. Hart covering. And Thompson gets it to go.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise. And with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It is a beautiful thing. And Shams, we appreciate the report. And so Powell will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, but what a tremendous effort, Kevin. I thought they were coming all the way back. Such a terrific fourth quarter of basketball, but they just could not get over the hump.
Clock is at 3. And Vucevic throws it down.
Can't be too surprised by this. Vucevic got the room, and he went to work.
Here's the Beast, defended by Booker, rejected by Booker. Thompson, a screen on Clarkson. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Here's Booker. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Memphis.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
And Wembanyama outside. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Pass to Vucevic from outside the arc. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Powell with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. And stolen by Thompson. Wembanyama, a screen on Clarkson. Thompson. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Raptors trail by 4. Clarkson outside. And it's Vucevic in the corner. And the 3 off target.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Short. That's good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Raptors shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Hart finds Clarkson. Vucevic setting the pick for Clarkson. Pass to Vucevic. And a miss there on the triple.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without a foul.
Back to Kamara. Over Hart. Kamara misses. Clarkson outside. Now Vucevic. Clarkson kicks to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Hart, no good. The Trailblazers on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Portland.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
And another exciting young player from Canada. Shaden Sharp is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Here's Booker out to Payton. A 3-ball and a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Oh, nice feed by Booker, playing the inside-out game.
Wembanyama, a screen on Booker. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's Powell, and there's another turnover by the Raptors.
And now a look at Norman Powell. He had a strong showing last season. Last season put up about 21 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Carrington with the ball. Working on Booker. A nice shot by Sohan.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Here's Bitadze. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Pass to Sohan. Now Carrington. Oh, good with the triple. Only the 6th player ever from the country of Georgia. Bitadze is an inspiration, coach.
He sure is, Kevin, and a hard-playing guy who can really defend and rebound, and he's an underrated offensive player. Great finisher around the rim. This guy can help almost anybody.
Don't underestimate Booker's passing ability. He's getting better and better at making plays for others.
Back to Dunn. Adams with the screen on Rozier. Dunn passes to Adams. Here's Carrington. Sohan inside. Toppin covering. And it's Sohan missing.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Here's Bitadze. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Bitadze's got 6.
A nice form on that hook shot there.
Here's Carrington. Defended by Booker. Payton against Koulibaly. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Rozier for 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Trailblazers leading by 6. Adams with the screen on Booker. Pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And that play is tailor-made for Adams. Not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's ready to talk things through with them. Norman Powell checked in for Booker. And a switch here also for Portland. Robert Williams is checked in for Adams. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing here by 8. Toronto working the ball around now. Screen by Bitadze. Powell for 3. Bitadze the pass to Payton. Rozier kicks to Toppin. Misses the 3. Trailblazers leading by 8. Now Carrington. Still yet to score. Toppin with the steal. Here's Payton. And the dunk by Payton.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Count it.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Down against Rozier. Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
Jeremy Sohan, an emphatic 2 points.
27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Bitadze. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And stolen by Williams. And they're pushing it up. Here's Carrington. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And so it's Portland with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
They've got Goga Bitadze. Toppin is out there with Payton. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Rozier in at point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, the paint is Sohan's go-to area as a scorer. He feels emboldened to attack inside.
Powell kicks to Toppin. Off target from outside.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
The wide open look here for Coulibaly. Good on the triple. Coulibaly's got his second basket of the night.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Dunn passes to Sohan. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trail. Blazer on Saturday. They'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Monday, they'll take on Shea Gilgeous. Alexander and the Atlanta Hawks.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Portland. Outside Rozier. Over Williams. Out to Peyton. Tries again. There's the steal. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Back to you guys.
Yeah, you gotta roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. And communication is so crucial to winning basketball. Coach, teams that can get on the same page quickly. And they clearly have an edge, right?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know that there's anything other than effort, maybe, that is more important to good defense than communication. The only way teams can be on the same page on how you want to cover certain situations is with great talk. It's got to be early, it's got to be loud, and it's got to be repeated. We've seen Norman Powell be a starter, average 20 for a season. He's also been a sixth man of the year candidate. No matter his role, Norman Powell's a guard who produces at a high level.
Raptors trail by 13. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And there's the foul. It's on Koulibaly. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. different look now for Portland. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Williams. Shaden Sharp comes in for Sohan. And it's the Beast in for Chris Dunn. Raptors trail by 11. Powell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Toppin. And here is Payton. He's defended by Koulibaly. And he trims the lead to single digits. Toppin's got 5.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
The Beast passes to Wembanyama. Fires the 3. The size, the shooting touch. Wembanyama is unreal.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. He's checked in for Toronto. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. In fourth, the Raptors.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Payton outside. Fires for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Now here's Booker, still scoreless. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And that's lethal. I love how Booker's eyes light up when he gets a mid-range opportunity.
Pass to Sharp. On the wing, Koulibaly. Sharp on the wing. Guarded by Powell. And it's Sharp missing. Raptors trail by 11. Here's Toppin. Traps in the tray. Toppin's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
Here's the Beast. It's deflected. Here's Wembanyama. Jackhammers it in.
Defense is out.
Well, Coach, we know the 2025 season was cut short for Wembanyama due to a blood clot in his right shoulder.
Yeah, it was too bad, Kevin, to see that season cut short. Look, I think it's easy to say Wembanyama would have been the defensive player of the year in 2025. I think he had that one sewed up, but he just couldn't get enough games in to get to that. And he's a guy that can do everything on offense. We're talking probably the next face of the league. And I really think Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those mold-breaking players who changes the game of basketball.
It's tipped and stolen by Booker. Powell with it, picked up by Thompson. Toppin kicks to Hart. Powell outside. Pass to Toppin. Clock at 4. Toronto needs to get off his shot. 3-pointers off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 11. teardrop shot. Here's the beast, the tray. Toronto grabs the miss. Booker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Rozier, and a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Well, you have to admire the way Rozier attacks in the lane. He is fearless.
Koulibaly, no good.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Inside, here's Hart. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Hart's got his first bucket in this one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's the beast. Nothing on the board. Wembanyama high post. Trains it from 17 feet out. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Hart finds Powell. Hits it from three-point range. Powell's got 10.
So much confidence from Powell. Shot ready off the pass.
Koulibaly with a screen on Hart. On the wing, Koulibaly. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Sharp. And it's off from three-point range. The Raptors have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Booker outside. Shoots the three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's the beast. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Back to Rozier. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Booker the pass to Toppin. Here's Rozier. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Rozier's got 4 points in the quarter.
Give Rozier these opportunities down low, and he'll jump on them. Excellent initiative there.
To the paint, and stolen by Hart. It's Powell on the wing. He's defended by Koulibaly. Powell kicks to Hart. It's all evened up. Hart's got his second bucket of the night.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Portland's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Thompson, a screen on Rozier. Pass to the beast. Wembanyama outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's no good. Third time he's missed in 9 shot attempts. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 20-7 run. To the middle. Hart, that's good. Hart's got his third basket of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Wembanyama. And the layup's good off the glass. Wembanyama's got the game tied up here for Portland. And Toronto has possession. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Booker looking around. Back to Hart. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Vucevic checked in for Norman Powell, and it's Clarkson in for Rozier. The Trailblazers shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. Sharp the pass to Thompson. And Wembanyama a screen. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Raptors with the lead. Here's Hart. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Thompson.
Yeah, easy call.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
The Beast passes to Wembanyama. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
Sharp, the pass to Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Toppin dishes to Booker. Wide open look. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
And here's Booker. 8 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. And Hart throws it down.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Raptors up by 3. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
Hello there, folks. Toronto Raptors and our featured matchup, which has not disappointed.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job moving that basketball. There's no surprise in those assist totals, how they reflect.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, look, even when you put a body on him, he finds ways to extend possession.
Raptors leading by 3. On the floor for Portland. Shaedon Sharp is out there with the Beast. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Kamare in at the small forward spot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to the Beast. And he hits it to tie the game up. The Beast's got 7 points.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Booker finds Powell. It's Hart on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Booker outside. Fantastic finish by Booker.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any 2-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Pass to Hart. Clarkson on the wing. Defended by Sharp. Clock at 6. No good from Booker.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's the beast. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Bangs home the trifecta.
And Clarkson can drain them with ease from that range. No problem for him on that three.
Wembanyama, a screen on Powell. Wembanyama finds Sharp. Thompson against Powell. Wembanyama. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And it's Sharp missing.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Clarkson passes to Booker. Vucevic, and it's put back in by Vucevic. And the Raptors lead by 2.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
To the paint. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 13.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's the beast, and Sharp has it in the corner. Pass to the beast. Wembanyama, a screen, and the shot goes down. And that's 11 points for the beast.
Oh, good pass right there from Sharp. These types of plays really help team chemistry.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, team. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Kevin, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Entirely new group here for Portland. Robert Williams is checked in for Wembanyama. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Thompson. Coulibaly, he's checked in for Sharp. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for the Beast. Clarkson for 3. Offensive rebound. Misses from close range. Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Williams. Double team on Williams. Had a hand on it. Booker in stride. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Pass to Coulibaly. That 3 off the mark. Toronto leading by 3. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by Kamare.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
To the left wing. Sohan finds Kamara. Here's Coulibaly. That one's not going to go.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Here's Booker. Booker gets through the contact and puts it in.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Beast is checked in for Carlton Carrington. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. The Trailblazers in second.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Out to the right wing. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's the Beast. No good that time. Good D by Booker. Pass to Clarkson. And here's Booker. And it's Vucevic in the corner. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got assist number 5 here tonight. Trailblazers trail by 8. Pick by Williams to end the run. Shots good by the Beast. The Beast's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Man, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And the Raptors with some changes. Obi Toppin's checked in for Vucevic, and Gary Payton has subbed in for Clarkson. And we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory's not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
Koulibaly against Powell. Payton passes to Hart. On the wing, Booker jacks up a 3. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Toronto. Will retain possession. And Portland making a change here. Sharp's checked in. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hart. And the Beast pulls it down. The Beast's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Picked by Williams. Here's the Beast, and there's the drive. Off target at the rim. Toronto leading by 7. Here's Toppin. Count the basket. Toppin's got 10.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Pass to the Beast. Now, Sohan. The shot, no good. Good D by Booker. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Sohan, defended by Hart. Sharp with it. 9 points in the game so far.
And what a night he's having on the glass. Putting in the work to help his team close out possession.
Wasted no time on that one. Powell's got the lead up to 14 now for the Raptors. Portland's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. shot to stop the run. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Outside, Payton. Back to foul. There's the three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Williams, a screen on Booker. Here's the beast. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Williams. Amen Thompson comes in for Sohan. And it's Tamani Kamara in for Koulibaly. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Making a change here. Jokic just checked in. Chris Dunn's checked in for the Trailblazers. Payton looking around. Outside Rozier. And again, Toronto no up.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
So Rozier will bring it up for Toronto. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Rozier against Sharp to the inside. Here's Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Pass to Bitadze. Now here's Toppin. Now Rozier. 5 on the clock for the 3. Toppin can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Thompson misses. Toronto leading by 7. Pass to Toppin. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And he's good on the 3-ball. Rozier's got 7.
Well, since entering the league in 2015, Rozier's done a nice job improving his three-point shot. Taking more of them, too.
And the shot goes in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Pass to Toppin. Offline with his 3.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
They double team Wembanyama. Thompson finds Dunn. Back to Thompson. Portland moving the ball around. Nice shot by Wembanyama, no good. Payton passes to Toppin. Rozier for 3. That shot off. And we've reached the end of the third. Raptors lead by 8. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. Here now, a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between